It's your girl Shannon Marie, and I'm back with another hair video. Today I'm gonna be doing a twist out on my natural hair that I stretched out. And if you want me to do the stretch out, just comment below and I'll show you how I stretch my hair. Please subscribe to flynubianhair.com and also subscribe to flynubianqueens.com. It's your girl Shannon Marie, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I did my twist out. Alright, let's get started. First, I went ahead and I parted it across from ear to ear. Then I did a part. I'm going to do kind of like a deep part. It's not going to be down the middle. I'm applying the oil on my hair. It's a growing oil. If you like, I will go ahead and put the description at the bottom of this comment. I'm just going to rub it all in and massage it through. And then I'm going to make a part that way. So if you want a middle part, you can part it down the middle. It just depends on how you want it to lay. And if you want it to lay in this picture, you're going to just do a deep part that way. And then I'm going to be using the Cream of Nature twisting cream, and I'm going to be doing this on my dry hair, and I'm going to just make sure I brush the product through, and then I'm going to two-strand twist that way. I'm going to do 4 on each side, 1 on this side, and I'm going to do 4 on the other side. And you're going to twist all the way down to the end. I'm going to go ahead and brush that product through, and then I'm going to apply a perm rod to the end of my hair. I'm going to leave a little bit untwist when I apply that perm rod. You will see that in a moment. Then you just make sure you comb and make sure that product is through, because you are doing it on dry hair and you want it to come out, you don't want it to be dry. You want it to come out nice and full. And then you're going to twist it up. I usually don't twist it up all the way, depending on what type of body I want. For it to be like a shorter look, then you'll twist it all the way up. But if you want it to hang a little bit, then show your length, then you're going to just roll it just a little bit on the ends. Oops, okay. Then we're going to try this again. Going to go ahead and roll it up just a little bit on the ends. When it's dry, just remember to put a little bit of that Eco Styling Gel on the end. That way that it'll actually stay on the perm rod. And then I'm going to apply that twisting cream, which is that Cream of Nature with the honey. And then I'm going to comb it through. And then make the part. The bigger it is, the more full, I should say, it'll make my hair is, like as far as the part. And the smaller it is, the tighter it gets. Just make sure you put that product on the hair, like once I said once again, because the hair is wet. And I did do a stretching method. All I did was really just plait my hair in 4 sections and kept it plaited overnight. But now I'm going to twist. You're going to take 2 pieces of hair and you're going to just go ahead and twist it all the way down. And you're going to twist it all the way down to the end, leaving a little bit of piece of hair out so that you can apply that perm rod on the end, so that it'll give it that little curl look once you take that twist out down. And I'm just twisting the hair, comb the product through, smooth it out a little bit, and then I'm going to apply that perm rod. On to the next one, and you're going to do the same thing, the same method. For the last 2 on this side, you're going to apply that product, work it through, and then you're going to twist it on down. And now to the other side. I know I did the same method on that side. I did 4 on that side. I made those a little bigger because I want my bang to be a little bit more like full and puffy and big. And I want the other side to be more close and tight. And then we're going to go ahead and do the back. I'm applying the Cream of Nature twisting cream. And then with the back, it doesn't really matter if it's part straight. I actually like to sometimes use my finger, because the back, it really doesn't matter, because it's gonna just be nice and full. It's just that you want to kind of focus on the front of where you want it to lay and how you want that part to be, because you can always twist it. You can pull it up, you can do whatever. These twist outs pretty much have a mind of their own. I know sometimes I'll do the same method and sometimes get different results, but I pretty much been using this method ever since, for I could say about a month or 2 now, and it's been working with my hair and making it full. and apply that product on the end because the hair is already dry. And then you're going to put that perm rod on the end and twist it up. And for the back, you can twist it all the way up because, I mean, sometimes I like for the back of my neck to be a little bit tighter so that it doesn't get frizzy. And the back of my hair, it seems like it's a lot more thicker than the front of my hair. So I like to go ahead and make that part nice and tight so that it can last longer. Put some of that twisting cream. Don't forget to apply it because all throughout the head because the hair is already dry and you want that twist out to be nice. Brush the product down, then you go ahead and twist it all the way down to the back. And you're going to pretty much do this method throughout the rest of the head. Alright, and then we're on the last one. We put that, and you just go ahead and you separate it in two, and you bring it all the way down to the end. Then you twist it all the way down to the end, leaving a little bit of the hair untwisted so that you can apply that perm rod once again. It's going to give it that curly look on the end. And please subscribe to Fly Nubian Money and Fly Nubian Business for that cash flow, y'all. If you want to know more about cash flow, that is. Or you don't have to know about that cash flow, but it's something important. Cash flow, y'all. Learn about that cash flow. Subscribe to Fly Nubian Money, Fly Nubian Business to learn about that cash flow. And also subscribe to FlyNubianQueens.com and Fly Nubian Hair to see more hair videos from Shannon Marie. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply that last perm rod onto that last twist out. And then I'm going to go ahead and make that one a little bit more tight because it was a little loose. So all I did was just roll it back up. You can see that nice little wave that it already put into the hair. It hasn't even been in there that long, but it's already dry, so it's like pretty much forming that pattern that that you're gonna do depending on the hair type and texture. When you rolling the rods on, just make sure you do it nice and tight. Depending on how thick your hair and how thick the twists are, depends on how far you have to actually roll the rod up. You will pretty much know once you start rolling it up and you clip it on. Alright, and I'm finished. That's the back. It doesn't have to be very neat. And now let's take it down. And this was the next day. I'm going ahead and I'm taking those rods off. There's no special way to take that part off, but there is a way to take it down. You just want to basically make sure you separate both hair. Like basically the same way you put it in is the same way you basically take it out. You just do it the opposite way. Put a little oil. And you just separate it into two. The two pieces that you use to put it in, and you just take it down very slowly. And I'm going to do this method throughout the whole head. It's your girl Shannon Marie. Subscribe to FlyNubianHair.com and FlyNubianQueens.com as well for more hair videos and just for the more amazing queens. And also subscribe to Fly Nubian Money and Fly Nubian Business to hear about that cash flow, y'all. Y'all want to know about that cash flow. I know everyone likes money. So subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And you're going to continue to just unravel the hair. It pretty much falls into place once you start to unravel it. You do have to play with it a little bit. It's just something with natural hair that you have to do to go ahead and form it to the way that you like it to look. It's never really, to me personally, the best on the first day. I always like my twist out the next day, but hey. And you're going to continue to take all of those twists out. Make sure you don't leave any out, and you just continue to form the hair with the fingers. And sometimes you use the pick, but I like using my finger. I use the pick on maybe the second and third day, but the first day I just kind of use my fingers to comb it through. Subscribe, guys, like all that good stuff to FlyNubianHair.com and FlyNubian Queens as well. And if you bet that cash flow, FlyNubian Money and FlyNubianBusiness.com to learn more about business and money. And you see how that part sometimes it's not exactly how I want it, but I'll play with it and then I can form it to the way that I want it. I tucked it behind my ear just so that it can lay down, just so it can be out the way a little bit, because I don't want to continue to mess with that curl pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these down, and then I'm going to show you the finishing product. And you just have to play with it, and then it'll form to the way that you like it to form. We're almost done with the takeout. Just make sure you don't leave any out. And like I said, you're going to run your fingers through it to form it. I use my fingers on the first day. That way that I can leave as much of that pattern, the twist in as possible. Don't really apply any oil to it, because the Cream of Nature pretty much do oil. I mean, it does leave a little bit frizz, so maybe next time I might apply a little bit more of the Eco styling gel, just so that it won't be as frizzy. But I kind of like the frizzy look because it just makes it look more full and thick. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my fingers out. I missed one. Go ahead and take that one down. And you're gonna just play with it with your hair. Please subscribe to Fly Nubian Queens and Fly Nubian Hair for more hair videos. Subscribe, guys. Like all of that good stuff. That's the back. It's gonna go ahead and form. Just continue to play with it. I'm going to continue to play with it a little bit more off camera. Of course, I'll have to play with it a little bit. Then I'll take those pictures so you can see the finishing product. Just push it back, and you will find the style that works best for you. Subscribe to Fly Nubian Hair and Fly Nubian Queens, guys. It's your girl Shannon Marie, and thanks for joining me with this twist out video.